What if the universe is not moving forward, but repeating itself? Welcome to Information World. Imagine this. The Big Bang was not the beginning. It was the middle of a cosmic cycle. And the future is not something we are heading toward. It is something we have already lived. The idea of a closed time loop challenges one of the deepest assumptions we have about reality, that time flows in a straight line. Past to present. Present to future. Cause to effect. But what if time is not a line at all? What if it is a circle? In physics, time is already strange. According to Albert Einstein and his theory of relativity, time is not universal. It stretches. It bends. It slows down near massive objects. It is woven together with space into something called spacetime. This means time is not a ticking clock outside the universe. It is part of the universe itself. Now imagine space-time not as an infinite fabric extending forever, but as a closed surface. Like the surface of a sphere. If you travel far enough in one direction on a sphere, you eventually return to where you started. No edge. No boundary. Just a continuous loop. Some cosmologists have explored models where the universe could be finite but unbounded. In such models, time itself could curve back on itself. The end of the universe might not be a true ending. It might reconnect to the beginning. This idea is sometimes linked to what physicists call a closed time-like curve. These are solutions to Einstein's equations where time loops back. The mathematics does not forbid it. In fact, certain extreme conditions, like rotating universes or specific space-time geometries, allow it. The concept becomes even more fascinating when we look at black holes. Inside a black hole, gravity becomes so intense that space-time is severely distorted. Some theoretical models suggest that at the deepest level, singularities might not be infinite points, but bridges, or transitions. While we do not yet have a complete theory of quantum gravity, researchers exploring ideas in string theory and loop quantum gravity have proposed that what looks like an end could actually be a transformation. Even more interesting is the idea of the big bounce. Instead of the universe beginning from nothing, some models suggest it emerged from the collapse of a previous universe. Expansion follows contraction. Birth follows death. And the cycle continues. If that is true, then our universe could be part of an eternal sequence. But a closed time loop goes even further. It suggests not just cycles of similar universes, but the exact same universe repeating. Every galaxy. Every star. Every choice you make. This connects to a philosophical concept called eternal recurrence, famously discussed by Friedrich Nietzsche. He asked us to imagine that we would live the same life again and again, infinitely. Not a similar life. The exact same one. Every joy. Every mistake. Every breath. Now imagine that idea is not just philosophy, but physics. Could entropy allow this? The second law of thermodynamics tells us that disorder increases over time. The universe moves toward heat death, a state of maximum entropy. But if time itself loops, then the end state might connect to the beginning state. In certain speculative models, entropy could reset as the loop closes. Some physicists have even explored the idea that the universe is self-causing. That the Big Bang is both the beginning and the result of the universe's own future collapse. In this model, the universe does not need an external cause. It exists because it loops back into itself. Think about the implications. If time is a closed loop, then the future already exists. And the past still exists. There is no ultimate beginning. No final ending. Just a complete structure of space-time where every moment is fixed within a cosmic circle. This idea aligns in some ways with the Bloch universe interpretation of relativity. In this view, all moments in time exist equally. The past is not gone. The future is not unreal. They are all part of a four-dimensional structure. We experience time as flowing, but that flow may be an illusion of consciousness. Quantum mechanics adds another layer of mystery. Some interpretations suggest that information is never truly destroyed. Even in black holes, modern theories propose that information is preserved in subtle ways. If information cannot be destroyed, and if the universe is finite, then in an infinite duration, patterns might eventually repeat. But a true closed time loop is not just repetition after a long time. It is a perfect circle. The final state directly connects to the initial state. This raises a powerful question about free will. If the universe is a closed loop, are our choices predetermined? If you are destined to repeat this exact moment forever, is there any freedom at all? Some physicists argue that even in a closed time-like curve, events are self-consistent. This is known as the Novikov self-consistency principle. It suggests that anything that happens in a time loop must be logically consistent with itself. You cannot create a paradox. The universe would not allow it. In that sense, the loop is stable. It sustains itself. Every action you take is already woven into the structure of space-time. But here is another possibility. What if the loop is not mechanical repetition, but a deeper kind of unity? What if the universe loops not because it is trapped, but because it is complete? Mathematically, closed systems are often more elegant than open ones. A closed equation balances itself. A closed geometry has symmetry. If the universe is a closed time loop, it might represent the ultimate symmetry. Beginning equals end. Alpha equals omega. Some cosmological observations even hint that the shape of the universe might be finite. Measurements of the cosmic microwave background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang, have been used to estimate curvature. So far, the universe appears very close to flat. But flat does not necessarily mean infinite. It could still be topologically closed in ways we do not yet fully understand. And then there is consciousness. Why do we experience time as moving forward? Why do we remember the past but not the future? The arrow of time is closely tied to entropy and memory. Our brains store records of lower entropy states, giving us the impression of forward flow. But if the entire timeline exists at once, then our awareness might simply be moving along a fixed path in the loop. Imagine watching a movie on a circular film reel. The story feels linear as it plays. But the reel itself is a closed circle. The beginning scene sits physically next to the ending scene. You just experience them in sequence. Now imagine the universe is that reel. If this idea is true, then the question what happened before the universe becomes meaningless. There is no before. The timeline does not extend infinitely backward. It curves. In such a universe, causality is not a straight chain. It is a circle of mutual support. The future causes the past as much as the past causes the future. This might sound impossible. But in advanced physics, the line between impossible and misunderstood is often thin. Think about how shocking it was when relativity first revealed that time slows down at high speeds. Or when quantum mechanics showed that particles can exist in superpositions. Reality has surprised us before. A closed time loop universe would be one of the most radical ideas ever proposed. It would mean existence is self-contained, self-sustaining, eternal without being infinite in a straight line. And perhaps the most powerful implication is this: every moment matters infinitely. If this life repeats exactly as it is, then every word you speak, every choice you make, echoes forever within the loop. You are not just moving through time. You are part of its structure. Maybe the universe does not need a beginning. Maybe it is a perfect circle. And maybe, right now, as you are listening to this, you have listened to it before. And you will listen to it again. Thank you for exploring this idea with me. If you enjoyed this journey into cosmic possibilities, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Information World for more deep questions about reality, time, and the universe.